So my friend Dan and I, we came up with this idea this winter. We're both primitive skills practitioners, and we both love teaching and being out in the field and hunter-gatherer skills. And turns out we're both runners. So we had this idea that we'd do a course for students that combine all the best of those worlds. So the running and the primitive hunter-gatherer skills. So we came up with this idea to do this 50-mile desert primitive run.
I'd have to say that two of the biggest influences on my life for change and growth have been running and outdoor guiding and primitive skills. So these things put together make total sense. And so Matt and I, running a lot last year, came up with this idea for this 5-day, 50-mile primitive. It's unlike any other trip that anybody else is running. And they're the things that we love. So why not make them the trip that we could bring other people along on?
The idea of this run is really about moving faster. Actually creates a more natural rhythm with the land, and it allows us time to hunt and gather. So basically what we're hoping is that we can move efficiently as a tribe and cover all these miles in the early part of the day while it's still cool, but have all this time left over to do skills, to fish and to gather and make bread out of acorns and make our beds and ourselves comfortable. By actually traveling lighter and faster as a group, we could actually potentially be more comfortable. So that's kind of the idea. I think it's unique in the survival spectrum, because a lot of these survival type trips tend to be, sometimes they feel like a forced march or a slog all day long, where the idea with this is to get people together that are already runners, already can move fast and efficient. And it's like, okay, how can we break up the day in a more efficient manner by actually moving fast?
5 days, 50 miles, running primitively through the landscape. It's a chance to kind of balance out both the physical effort of moving long distances quickly, with also the extra time to kind of sit around and meditate and use the land to meet your needs and to minimize your impact out here. It's an epic way to travel. It's an epic way to be.
I'm pretty excited for this, to see what happens and who we get together and the potential of it, because for me, this is something I've been doing for a long time. I could trace back the roots of this for me about 30 years of doing ultralight mixed with hunter-gatherer skills. So the idea with this course is that we're traveling very similar to like how the Tarahumara might have traveled 50 to 100 years ago. Very simple. And when I say ultralight minimalist, it's more like very low tech and ultralight at the same time.
One of the things I really like about this sort of environment, and also just running in general, running is my meditation. And so having a chance to be out on the land and to move and to be in flow and just have my body going as I move across this vast wilderness, I feel it's my time to be alone with my thoughts, my time to kind of churn and burn through what's going on in my life, and to kind of recenter. And so I think this land and the opportunity to run through it and to live out here pretty traditionally is something that really speaks to me as an opportunity to reset and recenter, especially right now. This year it's been really something that's speaking to me, and so I'm looking forward to this opportunity to reset myself, even as a guide. And I know that the people who come out with us are going to get the same sort of experience, and I'm excited to see what their feedback is.
So it really encompasses the best of both worlds, and I think it's a great way for us to feel a deeper connection by leaving all that behind. And mostly it offers a chance for people that are fit to come out and participate in something where they might not want to do a slow slog all day long. So get out there and get our engine going, push a little bit, keep our fitness up, and still do the primitive skills. It's a good combo.
Some of the big takeaways: I don't think there's another trip that really embodies the no more, carry less principle as much as this one's going to. Teaching people how to go super minimal with their gear and to move fast and light through the landscape, and not just to move fast and light, but to learn how to work with their environment to be comfortable without carrying a whole stores worth of stuff is amazing. And I really think this trip embodies that with our minimalist gear outlay and which is how we're going to be teaching people to move. And so this trip really is geared towards people that are already comfortable running, with people that have already got a certain level of stamina, because this landscape's epic and it takes stamina. And so being able to combine stamina, a love for running and a love for outdoors with the skill sets to move light, to learn how to improvise out the land, to use ancestral living skills to meet your basic daily living needs is something that's pretty epic. Cheesy, we finished, photo! Woo! Killed it!
2020 up 2020!
Yeah, man. Good run. 50-mile primitive.
2020!
Got there, Ford.
Oh man, this is top of the line material right here. Some cottonwood bark, dead cottonwood branches. Makes just prime tinder bundles for fire making. When I see this, I just start drooling, baby. So look at this, man. We got
Solid.
so much here. This could last you a long time. So